Meteorologist Tucker Antico has a look at the wet week ahead. Hey, Tucker.
Hey, how's it going? And I mean, you covered the first part of the forecast here. We're talking about showers and even storms, especially as we head into tonight, and then perhaps another chance for storms tomorrow. But the good news is that we have really cleared out right now. You can see at our on our sky cams, we're looking at a lot of blue skies, only a few clouds out there. And in Indianapolis right now, you can see from the baseball field, we're looking at bright blue skies downtown. Just a beautiful afternoon, except for some of the humidity out there. But we are working with it. Temperatures aren't too high. 78 degrees our current temp. Wind is out of the south at 13 miles per hour, so there is at least a bit of a breeze to maybe cool you down a little bit or at least refresh you. We'll take a look at where the rain has gone today. We had some showers in Indianapolis. Most of it was to the south, and they moved through from the west, made their way out to the east, and kind of dissipated along the way as well. Those clouds beginning to dissipate with the rain too. As you can see, we have this clearing making its way into the downtown area. That's why, of course, we're seeing the blue skies. And we'll take a look at the bigger picture here too. This is being driven by low pressure, which is sitting over eastern Wisconsin. A warm front stretches down in our direction, and that'll actually be the impetus for perhaps some more storms tonight, and then we could even have another round tomorrow, which we'll get into. The other thing that low pressure system is doing is it's bringing in that warm and humid air out of the south. You can see the wind lifting into the region, and it's noticeable as well with wind speeds in the teens. So something that you will realize if you're outside, and of course that humidity certainly out there as well, with dew points even in the mid-70s, not too far to our west. And unfortunately, that's something we'll be talking about as we head into the middle of the week. And of course, we're already feeling a good amount of humidity out there right now. We'll take a look at our temperatures. You can see just how warm it is to the west as well. Kansas City and St. Louis both sitting in the mid-90s at this time. We're a little bit cooler here in Indiana because we did have these showers, but certainly it is a very warm atmosphere, and with just a little bit of sun, in fact, I believe this afternoon we'll still get into the 80s. We'll warm up quite a bit, so that warm weather, that hot weather still in the forecast for this week, and also a reason that we do have storms in the forecast. We'll take you a little closer here, and you can see temperatures sitting in the upper 70s pretty much everywhere. We do have two 80s on the board right now, one up here in Muncie at 82. That's our warmest spot in the state at the moment. And as we head into the morning, we don't cool off too much. In fact, we're likely to stay around 70 degrees, a lot of that thanks to humidity, which helps to preserve some of that heat overnight. Then we get into tomorrow, and the heat is sticking around. 89 your high in Indy tomorrow, some 90s on the board there as well. So expect that to be a big player in our weather as we again head into the middle of the week. Tonight we actually have a storm threat. In fact, there could be some severe storms in farther northwestern Indiana. You can see these storms though moving through around midnight. So if you hear some rumbles of thunder when you're asleep, maybe they wake you up. And that's what we're looking at. And this is going to continue into central Indiana by around 3 to 6 a.m. Could even be an isolated storm if you're waking up earlier tomorrow. Then during the daytime, we actually clear out a bit. So we'll see that sun. That's a big reason we warm up. However, once we get into tomorrow evening, a second chance for storms will present itself. Here's 9 o'clock. So around the time the sun is setting, we could see a line of storms move in. Again, the severity is kind of in question, but the potential is there for some severe storms. That's something we'll be tracking very closely as we head into tomorrow. And eventually, we should see those storm chances diminish a bit heading into Wednesday. Tonight, 72, your low temperature. Again, those storms primarily overnight, so if something wakes you up, it's probably a rumble of thunder. And then tomorrow, temperatures find their way into the upper 80s. Certainly going to be a warm one out there, and a warm week ahead for you as well, with high temperatures sitting around 90 Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Before Friday, we eventually see a front come through, and that'll make things more comfortable as we head into the weekend.